Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is my monitor. It's a 22-inch HD monitor, and the reason I'm showing it to you is because it's connected right now to a Mirrorcast adapter called the Tronsmart T1000, which lets you stream content from various devices, including an Android phone running the EasyCast application, or something like a Dell Venue 8 Pro tablet running Windows. So let's take a quick look first at the Android application. Let's go ahead and load up a web browser. And you can see that it's basically mirroring the web browser. And that works nicely. And if you wanted to, you could also stream videos from your phone. And that works pretty well. But enough about the phone. What I really wanted to do was see how it works with this Dell Venue 8 Pro tablet. I shot a video a little while ago sort of showing this tablet and how you could try to use it by plugging in a USB mouse and keyboard, for instance. Try to use it as sort of a desktop computer. It's an 8-inch tablet with an Intel Atom Bay Trail processor, but it actually works pretty nicely with these external peripherals, and it's got enough power to run full desktop applications as well as your sort of Windows 8 style applications. So while it's sort of designed to be held in your hand, sells for about $300, it's competitive with something like an iPad mini, you can also use it as a full Windows style computer if you wanted to. What's going on here? Did I close the desktop? There we go. So one of the things that I've done here is, besides adding a USB mouse and keyboard, is I've also gone ahead and hooked up a Bluetooth speaker, and that's because the built-in speakers are okay, but this is a little bit better. This is a Logitech UE boombox. I picked up a refurbished one recently for about $50, and it's a nice little battery-powered device that provides pretty good sound. So we're connected to that, and we're connected to the EasyCast application here. So let's go ahead and try to mirror our content. There we go. EasyCast. Okay, so setup's a little bit quirky, but once it gets going, it seems to work reasonably well. And what you can see here is that everything that's showing up on this little screen down here is also showing up on the big screen up here. Now, it's not perfect. For some reason, it wanted to turn off my audio, so let's turn audio back on. One of the things that you'll notice here is that you've got a pretty slow frame rate. So you can see that scrolling, for instance, is pretty fast on the little tablet, but pretty jerky up top, and that really comes into play when you try and do things like play videos. So you saw the video frame rates were pretty good when we were using the Android device to stream video directly, but now that we're doing screen mirroring, video's not so great.
In my wedding photos.
Part of the reason I've got that external speaker plugged in, by the way, is because this monitor doesn't have its own speakers. Under with Liliputing, and what you're looking at is a Windows 8 computer running a number of different applications here. We've got View, which is an image editing / viewing application. I use it a lot for cropping, resizing, doing basic image editing. Because there's not a lot of motion. Here we go. Tune-in radio, and so forth. So it looks like a desktop or a laptop, but it's not. It's actually an 8-inch tablet, which is running Windows 8.1. It's not much larger than a Google Nexus 7 or an iPad mini. So again, you can see that on the bottom, nice fluid movement, on the top, not so much. This video is sort of showing off how you can use the wireless display technology of the Tronsmart T1000 in order to use an external display but it's not the best external display. And in fact, even just sort of basic things like typing and moving the mouse I find to be a little bit troublesome. So I'm not sure that this is a perfect solution. It might come in handy if you're looking for an inexpensive device that would let you do things like presentations. So you want to take this tablet with you, use it on the go, give presentations from it. You can do that with this wirelessly, but I wouldn't necessarily want to replace a hardline cable going straight to a monitor with it. Now that said, there are ways that you can get that sort of display output. You can use a DisplayPort adapter or display link adapter. Pluggable, for instance, has been showing off how you can plug in via a USB cable, because there's only this one little micro USB adapter here. You plug in a USB docking station, and then you can plug in multiple monitors, and this does have enough oomph to power multiple monitors, and it works much better via USB connection than it does via wireless, at least with this Tronsmart T1000 that I've been testing using Mirrorcast. That's a more expensive solution. This one costs just 30 bucks. And another problem that you might run into is because this little micro USB adapter is the only micro USB port on here, that's also the one that you use to charge the device. So you can't charge your tablet while you're using an external display, at least not unless you get some sort of powered hub or some sort of system that might work properly. I found that even if you use a USB cable to charge this that isn't the one that came with the tablet, it charges pretty slowly. So that sort of solution is probably not going to be perfect. Anyways, again, just sort of wanted to show that it is theoretically possible to use this with an external mouse, external keyboard, external speakers, and an external display, all while plugging in just one thing, which is the USB mouse, or the wireless USB mouse and keyboard adapter. But it's not a perfect solution. It's not necessarily one I would recommend. If you're really looking to do this, you're probably going to want to get some sort of a docking station instead. So, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and a quick look at using the Tronsmart T1000 wireless adapter with both an Android phone and a Windows computer. And to get a closer look at the Tronsmart T1000, you can see it here. It's this little $30 device Geek sent me to review. You need to use the included USB adapter to power it, and that's because you can see it actually splits off here, and there's a wireless adapter built into the cable itself. There's no room inside this little guy for its own wireless. And you can see the web page right here. It's the T1000 MirrorTV wireless HDMI adapter. So it plugs right into the HDMI port of your computer, and it's a tiny little device by Tronsmart, a company that also makes Android TV sticks and other little devices. So anyways, again, Brad Linder, Liliputing, Dell Venue 8 Pro, Google Nexus 5, Tronsmart T1000.